Learn English at home, practical steps. Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that has the power to change your life, learning English. English is not just a language. It's a bridge to new opportunities, better communication, and personal growth. Many people think that mastering English requires expensive classes or traveling to English-speaking countries, but I'm here to tell you that's not true. You can learn English effectively right from the comfort of your own home, and today I'm going to show you how. The biggest factor that stops people from learning English is not a lack of resources, but a mindset that it's too hard or even impossible to achieve fluency without a teacher by your side. But the truth is, you already have everything you need within you to succeed. The secret lies in how you use your time, how consistent you are, and how you believe in your potential to learn. Setting clear and measurable goals. Let's start with the first step, setting clear goals. Learning English without a plan is like trying to climb a mountain without a map. You won't know which direction to go or how far you've come. I want you to think of your English learning journey like a series of small steps rather than one giant leap. If you aim too high without a strategy, you might feel overwhelmed and give up too soon. But when you set clear, measurable goals, you'll not only stay motivated, but also track your progress effectively. Instead of saying, "I want to learn English," which is vague, try breaking it down into something more specific. For example, you might say, "I want to learn 20 new vocabulary words each week," or "I will watch an English video every day and aim to understand at least 50%. These types of goals are realistic, and every time you meet one, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. It's important to celebrate your small wins because they will add up over time. I remember when I first started learning English myself, I used to write down new words every day. I'd learn 5 words each morning and challenge myself to use them in conversations by the evening. This simple goal gave me the confidence to keep going because I could see that I was making progress. Creating a daily routine. Now let's talk about consistency, because that's the second key to learning English at home. Learning a language is just like learning any other skill. It takes time and dedication. It's easy to get excited at the beginning, but maintaining that enthusiasm over the weeks and months can be challenging. The best way to ensure you don't lose momentum is to create a daily routine. You don't need to dedicate hours and hours each day to learning English. Even 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference. The key is to make it a habit. Treat your English learning like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. Make it something that fits naturally into your daily life, and soon enough it won't feel like a chore. For example, you could decide that every morning after breakfast, you'll watch an English YouTube video or listen to an English podcast. Or perhaps in the evening, before bed, you'll read a few pages of an English book or review vocabulary. The time of day doesn't matter as much as the regularity of it. The more consistently you engage with the language, the more your brain will start to absorb it naturally, taking action without overthinking. One of the biggest challenges many people face when learning a language is the fear of making mistakes. I've seen countless learners who understand English perfectly, but hesitate to speak it because they're afraid they'll say something wrong. Let me tell you, that fear is holding you back. The truth is, nobody becomes fluent without making mistakes. If you wait until you're perfect to start speaking, you'll be waiting forever. The key is to start now and allow yourself to make those mistakes. Don't overthink it. Just speak. Whether you're talking to yourself in the mirror, practicing with a friend, or even recording yourself speaking, the more you speak, the better you'll become. When I was learning English, I made hundreds of mistakes. I would often mispronounce words or use the wrong verb tense, but I didn't let that stop me. In fact, I learned more from my mistakes than I did from my successes. Every time I realized I'd said something wrong, I made a mental note to correct it next time. That's how progress happens, by learning from each experience. Surrounding yourself with English. Another crucial aspect of learning English at home is to immerse yourself in the language. You don't need to travel to an English-speaking country to immerse yourself. You can do it right in your living room. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster you'll pick it up. For example, you can start by watching your favorite TV shows or movies in English. If that feels too hard at first, you can use subtitles to help you follow along. Over time, as your listening skills improve, try watching without subtitles and challenge yourself to understand more and more. In addition to TV shows, there are endless podcasts, YouTube channels, and online articles that can help you immerse yourself in the language. The key is to make English a part of your everyday life. Change the language settings on your phone to English, listen to English music, and even try thinking in English as much as you can. The more you expose yourself to the language, the more natural it will feel. Building a positive learning environment. Creating the right environment is another crucial step in learning English at home. Your home is your classroom, and just like in a traditional classroom, it's important to have the right tools and resources at your disposal. First, remove any distractions that might pull your attention away from learning. Set up a quiet, comfortable space where you can focus on your studies. Keep a notebook, dictionary, or your English learning apps nearby, so you can easily access them whenever you need. Another important aspect of your learning environment is positivity. Surround yourself with things that inspire you and keep you motivated. This could be motivational quotes about learning, posters, or pictures that represent the goals you're working toward. You can also connect with other learners online, whether through forums, social media, or language learning communities. Sharing your journey with others can keep you motivated and accountable. Embracing mistakes as learning opportunities. Finally, I want to talk about something that every language learner experiences: mistakes. Many people are afraid to make mistakes when learning a new language, but the truth is, mistakes are your best teachers. Think of every mistake as a stepping stone to fluency. Every time you mispronounce a word or use the wrong grammar, you're learning something new. As long as you keep learning from your mistakes, you're moving in the right direction. When I was learning English, I used to feel embarrassed when I made mistakes. But over time, I realized that nobody was judging me. In fact, most people appreciated the effort I was making to learn their language. So I stopped worrying about being perfect and started embracing my mistakes. Once I did that, my progress skyrocketed. Consistency is key. Learning English is not about being perfect from the start. It's about showing up every day, practicing a little more, and getting better bit by bit. Consistency is the bridge to fluency. Even if you only spend 10 minutes a day learning, those minutes add up. Every word you learn, Every sentence you speak brings you one step closer to your goal. It's easy to feel frustrated or think you're not progressing fast enough, but remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. So when it feels tough or when you doubt yourself, keep going. The journey may be long, but each day you stay consistent, you're building a strong foundation. The only way to fail is to stop trying. Stay committed, stay consistent, and soon you'll realize just how far you've come. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to fluency. Even the smallest efforts matter. If this video inspired or helped you, please like it and share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And if there's a topic you're struggling with, let me know. I'm here to support you on your journey. Keep believing in yourself and never stop pushing forward.